Good afternoon, everybody. It's about 6 p.m. and I do apologize. It has been all day since I've made an update, posted a short, but we have been extremely busy today here in West Virginia. It was a beautiful day outside. I had to go pick up duck food from the store and some duck treats, like I was telling everybody in the last video that I posted. And then we actually got to see our son today for about 2.5 hours, which was amazing. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. So thankful. But yeah, so we got to take him out on the go-kart, and they rode around, him, my husband, and my daughter, and through our little neighborhood while I went across the bridge out into like the main part of our town to go to Walmart to pick up the duck food. And now we're back here and everybody's settled in, settled down. And so I had a couple minutes to take a second and bring you guys a little update about the dumplings. And, excuse me, and just come and let you guys know what we've been doing all day long. The girls are doing quite well. I got them some treats earlier, different treats when I got their food at Walmart. And I have been looking at this one treat that's, they have different ones for different things. Like they have one for flock health, they have one for immunity, they have one for calming and relaxational treats. And they've been kind of uptight the last couple of days, especially where I've been handling them a little bit more and they've been getting used to it. Well, we've been trying to get them used to it, and we have been trying to get them out into the grass and stuff, into the yard, so they can do a little bit of free ranging, as well as having to be in the cage all day, because I don't want them in the cage all day. They've been just a little on edge. Every little movement, little noise kind of makes them jump, turn around and look. Or if something happens and they're walking and Gretchen accidentally gets too close up behind Penelope and touches her because she thinks somebody's after her, and she squawks and takes off, and it causes a bunch of chaos. So I went and read all the ingredients, and I mean, it's really good. It's like lavender, oats, sunflower seeds, mealworms, black soldier fly larvae, cracked corn, oat. I think I said oats already. And there was something else that was in it, but I don't remember. Next video, I'll post or at least let you guys know the name of it and what it is. I'm not sure how much of it I could actually post and show the picture of the product, but I could at least recommend the product if it works for my ducklings, and you guys could try it out as well, any of you guys out there that has ducklings of your own. But anyways, they are eating the food, and I see Gretchen over there now, too far away, honestly, and I do apologize about that. I got to talking. But if you see here, Miss Gretchen is going to town, just chomping away on the treats. She's picking the corn and the oats and the lavender pieces out of the food. She likes it. She don't have a problem with it, but Penelope's not so much. She's been a little pickier. She's picking around the treat and actually just getting the feed. So might be 50-50. Might be something that I have to actually separate, because she's even acting like it being half and half on the little plate thing there, that she's just not much into it. So it might even be something that I might just have to put out separate for Gretchen and just continue to get Penelope the mealworms or something on her own. I'm not sure. But, yeah, we'll just play it by ear, see how the ladies like it and all that good stuff. And we'll let you guys know and keep you posted on how it works out and who ends up liking it and how well they like it. I know they love those green beans that they tried. They finished those up today. I was surprised they ate as many green beans as they did, but they loved them. So I don't know, can't beat that. It's not bad. Hell, green beans aren't even bad for people, so you know what I mean. Hopefully it won't upset their bellies or anything, and it'll be a little treat that I can continue to give them again after the fact. So I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear and see, guys. But anyways, I know I said today I was going to move the house over from where it's sitting now over this way a little bit and kind of catty cornered because they have been in this exact spot now um, all night long and throughout the day for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, and all day long, all throughout the day only for probably 2.5, 3 weeks before that. And where, well, I was telling you before, when the sun gets right here in the morning time where that tree is, then this automatically just becomes all shade except for like right down in here, like around in the little grass, and then out in the yard. So it's been really hard to keep the bottom of their enclosure dry, number one, because we all know how ducklings are. And number two, it has been extremely hard to keep clean because they've already foraged all the grass that they can forage right here. All the grasses and stuff you see in there is grass that I go hand cut with scissors every day, twice a day, for them to eat on top of their feed and what they get when they're out here grazing in the yard. So all that is grass that I brought in by hand out of my yard that I cut with scissors. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy, but it is what it is. They would do it for their animals, I'm sure, depending on no matter what kind of animal it is. But anyways, so yeah, everything underneath what you see that I've carried in by hand at this point, if you can see over here better, all of that is just dirt and like wet mud with duck poo. That kind of sounds gross, but it is what it is. That's what it is. And then over here is the same exact thing, which I know I got a water thing there that they getting out of and kind of swim and play in. And I got the two waters here because it does get hot, and I got the water there. And they have the water there. And maybe a lot of my problem is maybe I have too many waters. I don't know. Maybe I'm the problem. It's too wet. But I just don't want them to be out here and something happened. I would have to take off or something and couldn't make it back for a little while. So I want to make sure that they have water all the time, fresh water, because it is warm. So maybe that is my fault that it is so wet, but it's see, perfect example. Let me get right around this fence here. Remember I told you guys they are digging my yard inside their enclosure? Oh, you gonna make me out to be a liar, P? Are you? No, see, there she goes. What are you doing? They get the water down in that little hole right there, and they just dig and drink, dig and drink, dig and drink. And now that hole right there is actually pretty big. There's a rock, if you can see it, right there. So sorry, right there. On the other side of that little bucket on the ground right there. And it's so deep now that Penelope can almost fit her whole head down underneath that rock into the ground. See, there goes Gretchen. I don't know why they like that water. I don't know if there's maybe worms or some kind of bugs in the dirt there. I have no idea. So that is one question I would like to ask anybody out there watching my video. If you do have ducklings, or know somebody that has, or you have pretty good experience or pretty good knowledge about having ducks, raising them, their quirks, what they do, what they don't do. If anybody else that has ducks that dig the dirt in the yard like that, if you've been able to get it to stop or subside, if you wouldn't care to share your suggestions or advice and comments on how maybe you were able to put a stop to it, that would be greatly appreciated, because that's one of the other reasons I'm going to be moving the cage, because I'm afraid if I don't give that grass and that ground here in this area time to regenerate and grow back some and the ground to rest, I'm afraid they're going to actually damage it. And I love them to death, but I also want them to continue to be able to move around the yard, all of the yard, and utilize it all for foraging and grass. And that won't be possible if they're digging holes in it and tearing it up. So that's another big reason for the move of the cage. So anyways, it's about 7 o'clock now, guys. So I got about an hour and a half left of daylight. So I am going to end this video here for now. and see if I can bust out maybe a good hour's work and at least get the cage ready. If I can't get it moved tonight before it gets dark, at least get it ready to where in the morning all I got to do is come out and transfer them over into their playpen that they have, which is actually laying right there in the yard. That blue and white strip of thing that sits up on its side, and it's got little clamps that hold it together so they can stay in there. And then enclosure, I've got it, that's what they stayed inside the house a lot, and I've got it out here, just got it soaking in some cleaning solution, but they were kind of messy in the, and getting ready to clean it out real good so I can set it up somewhere and bring them out, and that way at least worst case scenario, that'll be ready to go, and all we'll have to do in the morning, if I can get everything around cleaned and the area I want it to go set up, then I can just come out in the morning, the playpen will be ready, I can stick them in it with some water and some food and their toys, and I won't have to worry about being so vigilant. I can cover the playpen up with the leftover chicken fencing or the fencing wire, whatever it is, of the cage here over top of the playpen, and they can't get out, nothing can get to them, but they'll be right here beside me. But I won't have to stop working to worry about where they're at or if they're walking off or any of that. That's my biggest concern. So I appreciate everybody coming out and watching our videos, and please don't forget to follow us on Rumble. We have a platform over there, Just Ducking Around. I also have a Facebook page, Just Ducking Around as well. And that's also the name on our page over on TikTok. And we also have Just Ducking Around page on YouTube. Guys, if you wouldn't care, just to take a second to like the content, and if it's on a platform or you can subscribe to our channel or our page, I would greatly appreciate it if you could just take 1 second to do that. It doesn't cost anything, it's completely free, and it's 1 second of your time, one little push of a finger, and it's greatly appreciated by us, and it could really make a difference in the long run as far as how well we are able to continue to share our ducklings with everybody and the joy that they bring us. So, everybody, just please remember to go check out our other platforms. Have a good evening, and if I get done in time with what I want to do, that I have a few minutes to jump back on and make a couple shorts of the dumplings, or can make another short video with some updates or progress on where I've gotten this stuff moved to, then I will definitely do that. But if not, I'll be out here first thing in the morning working around, and I'll definitely have something going on and posted then. Again, thanks for watching my channel and my stuff, guys, and we'll catch you here in a little bit while we're out here just ducking around. Have a good evening, y'all.